glad that you're still with us right here on Morning Express on this 20th day of March 2015. It is a great day, and what an interesting set of panel we had there with hot topics. But now we're going to change gears, and we told you earlier on about Riverwood Awards, and our very own crew from Mshamba scooped quite a number of awards. And yeah, they're joining me here in the studio. And kwanza nianze na James Chanyani Mshamba. How are you, sir?
Mzuri. Yeah, this is how unajisikia ukishinda kikombe.
Hii ni kikombe lakini haikai.
Nilikuwa ndio hiyo, in fact niliwauliza wapi nitaweka chai sasa hapa.
Kwa sababu uliambiwa ni kushinda kikombe.
Nilikuja hata na thermos. Nikawa sasa nikashangaa ikapita tu nikuja na thermos tayari.
Na sasa nikuulize, ulisikiaje saa zile uliambiwa umeshinda award?
Na masikio. Nikatembea tu mpaka mbele.
Ulisikia na masikio.
Tukaruka kabisa mpaka tukapata.
Na ulikuwa unaimba wimbo gani, mwana wa mbele?
Mwana wa mbele bayaje. Ilikuwa raha msitare. Na bado ni raha.
Bado ni raha.
Mimi naona sasa nimeongeza sifa kabisa.
Na sasa nikuulize, ulishinda award ya nini wewe?
Kuna best lead actor. Hiyo
lead actor.
Alafu sisi wote tukashinda tena best TV.
Sasa wewe ndio ulikuwa lead actor? Na lead actor ni kusema nini? Hiyo anafanyanga nini?
Anafungua mlango yuko mbele. Isiliti.
Kwa hivyo
isiliti actor.
Reading Mshamba. Bwana uko sawa. Sasa hebu ni introduce wewe bibi yako hapa. Mke wako.
Acha tu ni introduce na ipaki hapo.
Ipaki hapo. Tusiendelee zaidi.
Huyu ndio soft pillow yangu.
Soft pillow.
Sweet pumpkin. Sele. Yes.
Okay. Karibu sana Sele.
Asante sana.
Happy to have you. Unaishi aje na huyu mjamaa bwana?
Kwa nyumba tu.
Wacha niseme ninajaribu tu, ninajikaza.
Unajikaza, unavumilia kuwa mke wake.
Ninavumilia kuwa bibi yake.
Okay. Kwa majina kamili naona ni Esther Kahuha, lakini Sele.
Esther Kahuha is my name, and Sele ni ndio
ulikuwa na majina mengine.
Okay. And then we have Bishop.
Yes.
Karibu sana Bishop, the real name here being Thomas Oyolo, but Bishop on the show.
Asante sana.
Okay.
Karibu. Nilikuwa naona tu mchomba yangu my nephew vile anachisikia. Nikaona my nephew. Nikaona wacha achisikia furahi ewa ya Nairobi. Unajua? Amesoea sana kuwa msituni. Lakini amenisumbua sana.
Amekusumbua kwa nini?
Amenisumbua sana. Nimeuza kila kitu, miwa, kuku, ng'ombe kwa sababu ya huyu mtu.
Ukimsaidia
nikimjaribu kumfanya kuwa mtu wa maana kwa kijiji. Ni kama tu kwenda kwa pafu na sabuni unaoka, ikitioka kwa mwili na ikitolewa na maji
inamwagika yote.
Ndio afike Nairobi, lakini at least tumeona akiambiliwa kikombe anafika Nairobi. Tumpatie fare. Lakini akiambiliwa kikombe amefika juu ya kikombe tu.
Okay, maybe let's tuongee kuhusu ama let's talk about Riverwood Awards. What are Riverwood Awards?
Okay, Riverwood Awards it's an initiative, an organization, an umbrella for various producers, upcoming and those who are there, those who have made it. It's an umbrella that at least it has a platform that enables those upcoming artists, those upcoming filmmakers to get exposed. It's a platform where we get our movies to be displayed or to be sold out there. So it's a place that many of us came from
Riverwood. How long has it been going on? Because it's sometimes, I don't know if the publicity is done well. How long has Riverwood Awards been happening?
Now this is the second edition. First edition was last year, and it was very, very nice. And this second one also, it was awesome. So it's a 2-year thing. We are 2 years anniversary, yes.
Sele, do you think Riverwood Awards is a good way to go in terms of recognizing local artists?
Yes, I believe so, because apparently I've been in this industry for the longest time, yeah, for like more than 15 years. And this was the first time I was recognized in the 15 years. I was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, which is a good thing. And when we began acting, apparently we were few people, or we were just many people but few productions. We were fighting to be on. Kulikuwa na vitu za TV apparently, hakukuwa nazo, si ndio? There was not much of TV soaps and movies, and there wasn't so. In fact, we were fighting to be on stage. But now with Riverwood, there's so much that is happening. I mean, the first time I heard about it, I was like, oh, River, what? I mean, but now I'm seeing myself in it. I was nominated in it, and it has brought me here.
It gives you life,
yes.
a lease of life, and gives you energy to
yes.
to carry on.
I mean, first I was being nominated, and I was like, wow, in the last 15 years, this is the first time I've got to be nominated, which is a good thing. And now, niko live kwa TV, imagine, again.
Mshamba, unaona hii njia ndio tutaendelea hii ya Riverwood Awards.
Sasa hapa ndio mimi nimeshika vizuri. Sasa next year tunataka tukuchase hapa.
Mjaze hii meza kabisa.
Yeah, kwa sababu sasa ina recognize the local talent, which is very nice.
Okay.
Yes,
They are only actually siko watu mbili pekee. Kuna Riverwood
na Kalasha.
Tunangoja sasa Kalasha sasa pia tunatafuta.
Tujaze hii meza.
Yes.
Sasa naona kuna awards 3 hapa. Hebu niambie ni awards gani hizi ambazo Mshamba mlishinda?
Hii sasa hii ni Best TV Series. Mshamba, the TV show. Sasa sisi wote tunaingia hapa.
Hapo nyinyi
Tumela. Alafu Best Lead Actor. Sasa hiyo napaki na
hiyo ni yako sasa.
Alafu hii na sasa ni Best Supporting Actor TV Series.
Ni mimi sasa.
Huyo. Shikilia yako kidogo.
Asante.
Onekana kwa TV umeshikilia.
Alafu watachuaje?
Yeye sasa umejua yetu tutakawana.
So kwa kitu kimoja.
Yes, and then she was also nominated to be the supporting actor TV series. Then our director was also nominated to be director TV series.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So 5 nominations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Yes.
Mtu akisikia, when we hear Riverwood Awards, sometimes I guess it's from Riverwood, because we have Bollywood from, you know, from India.
Yes.
We have Nigeria, Nollywood. Yes. Now when you hear Riverwood, the first thing I imagine is River Road.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm not sure that's a good thing to have in my mind in terms of production, because River Road is well known for maybe, you know, reproducing things, fake stuff. Do you think maybe there should be a way of
We are original because we came.
Mimi, by the way.
one at a time. So Bishop, do you think maybe there needs to be a rebranding?
Not really, because already we are rebranded, because that's where we came up with Riverwood Academy Awards. There's Riverwood Ensemble. So under that umbrella, we are rebranded and we are fresh. So we are trying to sweep away that image that was there earlier, that River Road was a place to get those fake stuff. Remember that River Road is a place that produces more artists, because we start from there. Even the biggest artists right now, they realize that it's only at River Road where you can get, produce and distribute your products all over easily, and you sell your product. So it's not that bad. Kitambo ilikuwa mbaya.
Stella, do you think that Riverwood is doing justice to the industry in terms of image?
Like he said, yeah, I believe they're changing the image, because at first when I heard about it, I was like, what? But now after going to the wards and attending the wards, and the masses are there. The masses are there. They have the masses. Unlike the Uptown, River Road has the masses. And for an artist, what do you want? You're performing for the masses. You want to be known. So if I can be easily known outside there through River Road, then the better for me. Yes.
Okay. Mshamba, unaonaje hiyo jina? Unaona iko sawa kabisa?
Riverwood.
From River Road.
from River Road. Fika River Road. Fika to studio za KTN. Na wako karibu na mtoni, River. That's why.
Yeah.
Wako karibu na mtoni.
Kuna mtu hapo karibu.
Basi washikilia tu hiyo. Washikilia tu hiyo, it is okay.
But also we have, you know, we also have this Macha wood, there's Kilifi wood, there's Western wood. There's so many woods.
Kilifi wood ndio inasimama sasa.
It's the biggest umbrella.
Inausa. Mmoja hapa agenda ni mauso. Wewe unaonekana na watu wangapi na kama umetoa sinema inauzwa kwa watu wangapi?
Ni watu wangapi wameona na wakaifurahia?
Exactly. Because in the end of the day, if you're not known outside there as an artist, then you won't make money. So it's sell yourself outside there, and then now you can get the money after that.
So it's critical to have the numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Nigerians have the numbers.
Yes.
That's what they are selling more.
Okay, talking about numbers, you know, and I'm sure any artist who is in the industry is hoping and expecting that those numbers will translate to income. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult to grow the industry. Because if you can't make money out of it, then really you'll do it as a hobby as opposed to a profession. We recently saw Zeo Juang, who has been in the industry for, I mean, he was at KBC for more than 40 years. Many of us grew up watching him and all that. What do you think needs to be in place for this conversation to move forward so that artists can now actually look at it as a profession, right from school, right from a very tender age to when you grow up? Because I'm sure by now you'll realize majority of the artists become artists at a very older age. You have to finish school, do your standard 8, do your Form 4, maybe university, then you can become an artist. What do you think, Bishop?
What is needed, you know, we need to at least to appreciate the talents, and we need to mentor, and we need to mentor them at a young age. And as of Mzee Juang, you know, he's my mentor, because when I came to Nairobi and started doing the films at River Road, in fact, him and Mama Kai was the persons who watched my movies, and then they called me for the auditions, and then they gave me a chance to explore. So mentorship, it's supposed to start at the tender age, so that at least when we come up, we can at least reap from our talents, because you know, talent pays. Like as of now, me, I pay my bills through
do you
what
live
I'm doing.
off what you do in arts only, or do you have another job?
No, I'm arts only. Yes.
Okay. Mshamba, unaona what should be done?
I think Nile appreciation from the stakeholders. Both we have the fans, we have the media houses, like I appreciate KTN took on Mshamba, that is taking even more local content,
yes,
which is very nice, because that now improves the image of the artist and makes people, even the younger artists ule yuko nyumbani akitaka kuunda anasema nataka kuwa kama Mshamba on TV, so it inspires that person. Wakati anasoma anajua pia ni talent yake ana improve. Like in our show we have a Boy, a very good example. Boy is on class 6 student.
Right.
He was the best actor TV drama festival last year. So we spotted
national,
the whole. We spotted him and put him on the show as part of nurturing the talent. But it is all the stakeholders. It's not only the directors and producers to support themselves all the way, but even the media, even the Riverwoods, the people who are selling the content, the distributors, and the sponsors to start appreciating local talent.
Right.
Because that's the only way the industry will grow. Look at Nollywood. It has grown because the government, the funds, and even the sponsors, the TV stations have taken an initiative to push it to where it is. So Kenya, tujipende.
Yes.
So do you feel like you have enough support from the local audience? Because sometimes when you look at local productions, there is a tendency for many, or you could correct me if I'm wrong, to feel like, you know, it's substandard. Yet you can understand that given that it's a new industry that is growing, it needs time to mature. Do you feel like you have enough support from, you know, your fellow Kenyans?
Yes, I believe the Kenyans are ready for us. Kenyans are ready for good content, and the Kenyans are supporting us. So personally, I want to challenge us, the artists, the directors and the producers, to come up with good content so that we can up our game from our audience, because our audience already know what is good quality and what is not good quality, what is good to watch and what is fun to watch and what is not. So if we up our game and give the Kenyans the quality that we are giving good right now in Mshamba, yes? That's the reason we're here.
Yeah, that's the quality.
If we do that and all producers and directors and artists come up with good shows, then Kenyans are ready for us, because Kenyans are supporting us, and that's the reason we're here, because we were voted in. We were voted by our fans.
Okay, how do you deal with the catch-22 situation though? Because one of the reasons why we don't have a lot of local content, you'll be told by media houses, is down to cost. For you to come up with a good production, it costs.
Yes, yes.
For you to have that production done, it'll cost you a lot of money. Yet at the same time, you're trying to get the experience and spin out as many as you can, and get into the market. But you need, it's almost like somebody who's looking for a job. They're told without experience,
yes.
you can't. So how do you overcome that catch-22? You need the money to make a good production, but at the same time, nobody will appreciate your bad production because you didn't do it well.
Okay, for me, yes, a good product also requires facilitation ile iko na nguvu sana, and but sisi pia tunajaribu na the small we have to produce the best quality. So it's not a matter of having that big budget so that you can produce a better quality, but the small that you have, you can utilize and have the best product. Yes, yes.
But also, it's also the people in the film industry.
Yes, yeah.
Now they've learned to support each other.
Yeah.
For example, when I was doing the pilot for this show, the crew, the camera people, everybody just brought stuff for free
Yeah.
to support the initiative. And when the initiative went through, we are working together all through, and we are all reaping the fruits.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
That's what I was going to say. All the stakeholders come together, because you have a camera, you have the sound, and you need to sell it outside there. I mean, you need to work.
Yeah.
You're the camera guy, I'm the artist, you're the producer, you're the director. Let's come up together and support each other as we grow. Then when the money comes, it will trickle down to everybody.
Yes,
everybody gets benefit.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to come and talk about Mshamba as a program later on. But for the benefit, I meant to say later on. Ni masikio yenu ndio haikufanya kazi vizuri kwanza.
Yuko Kamega nyingi.
Ndio Mshamba Anyway, having said that, for local artists, what is the procedure of actually having a show come on air? Because many times you say, okay, here's Mshamba, and you think, wow, how did you come up with that idea to just think that this is something I can identify with?
Yes.
Because right now, the reason why you're laughing at my shrub is Mshamba.
Mshamba iko kwa kila mtu.
Iko kwa kila mtu.
Yes,
so how do you come up with a show? How do you start the procedure, and how do you actually now get it on air?
It's not easy. First of all, you come together as a team, come up with the concept.
Yes.
After doing the concept, you have the script writers now to draft the script. You have the script editor to edit the script. Then after that, now you come up with the budgets and now look for the right crew to shoot the show. But hiyo kitu unaona hapo, kitu ya dakika moja unaweza chukua siku nzima.
Just to do that.
1 minute. And there are so many factors that go around production that the viewer who are doing. Tukikweka hapo act kama Mshamba, act kama Selema Bishop.
Like for example,
wachana na hao watu.
like our show now Mshamba.
Yeah.
These things started materialize. It was 2013. Yani kujipanga.
That's when you started.
Yes.
The concept itself, to start even thinking about Mshamba was 2006.
Yes.
That's when now the idea of Mshamba started.
Came up.
Exactly.
Sasa kuja kumaterialize is 2013. Yes.
Patience.
And then kuja 2014 ndio sasa juu tulishoot pilots kadhaa. Naenda huko chini Kakamega.
Haitoki vizuri.
Mnakaa.
We actually did around 5 pilots.
Yes.
Before
Okay, so now you've come up with the concept, you have the script writer, they've written, the next comes what, looking for talent or?
Yeah,
Yes.
looking for talent, casting. Thereafter, now the talent rehearses and goes on set for the shoot. It's shot, after being shot, it's edited again. You have a review, you have a look at it before you approve it and before it goes on. Now, you get a TV station because once you do the pilot, you present it. That is like your CV.
Yeah.
Unapeleka kwa KTN, for example, and then wakiangalia waseme hii quality ni mzuri and it matches our target market, bas unapewa contract to do now a season or 2 seasons or a whole year.
How do you come up with the pricing?
The pricing
based on the budget that you've done?
One, you have to look at what you have spent and what the market rates are, and give your pricing to the TV station. The TV station will come back and definitely tell you, okay, reduce it here, or I've never had an idea.
Inakwaga no, just
okay.
No, but it's okay. Yes. It gives you an opportunity to be watched in the whole of Kenya, and it's not only beyond being on TV on screen. There are other issues that we do. We also do shows outside there, and being exposed on screen gives you an upper hand to even do shows, brand endorsement. So it's beyond even the TV, what you get on TV. So it's big. We appreciate.
All right. Sele, did you ever see yourself as as an artist, as an actor, you know, or when you were growing up?
I did art in school, and actually just nilijipata tu. I mean, seriously, I was going to visit a friend. My cousin was at the theater, so I'm going to see him. And then they lack a character for set book they were doing. And then he asks, can you do this? The director asks, can you do this? And I said, it's okay. So nikaanzia hapo, we started traveling with theater. And then eventually I found myself working for TV again. I did the first appearance on TV was in Wingula Moto. That was a while back.
That's quite a while back.
Yeah, that was a while back. And I was at the theater, and then a friend of mine says, do you know what? Nation is auditioning. And I'm like, okay, utaniambia siku ile watakuwa wana audition. Then I'm passing through Nation Center, and then she tells me, by the way, it's tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then I go tomorrow, and then flukes, I find myself there. I audition, and then I find myself there. And then before we start acting, they say I need a daughter. And she's supposed to be 8 years old. They audition, and they don't get a girl. I say, do you know what? I have a girl. She's not 8, she's 6. But because I've been...
Your daughter?
Yes. I rehearse with her when I'm going to the theater. She's there. So I think she's active enough. She can act. They say, come with her tomorrow, and she auditions and flukes again. I'm acting with my daughter as my daughter.
So you're not really acting, you're actually just...
Who your daughter?
Mshamba, your husband is not aware. Bishop, did you ever see yourself coming into the industry?
Yeah, you know, back in my village, we used to go to church for this church plays, and I used to play a role of askari wa Herode. So we used to wear these akala shoes and tumejipack vizuri. So there I was being mentored na mwalimu wa kanisa akiniambia, hey, fanya vizuri. So I was doing my role very well. So kwa shule, and then ikakuja when we go to for games za shule, I become a cheerleader, cheering squad. Mimi sasa ndio mwenye ring leader. So hapo pia tukienda madramas, mimi niko hapo nafanya vituko kidogo. So jamaa kaanza kuniambiaga sasa mimi ndio speaker pale kwa ma debates za shule. So from there nikaanza kujisikia ni kama mimi ni star pale.
Unaweza fanya hivi.
But sasa when I was growing up, I was telling my mom nataka kuact na Mzee Ujwang siku moja. And then nilikuwa nikimwambia nataka kukuwa mtangazaji na muimbaji. So hizo vitu tatu. Na mamangu alikuwa ananiambia, yes you will.
She encouraged you?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
All right. Okay, I think we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. In case you're joining us, we are here with the crew of Mshamba who have Riverwood Awards. Tunaona ya kwamba don't you go away. Mshamba in the studio. We've not talked about Mshamba as a program, so we'll be looking at that very shortly. We'll take a short music break and DJ Genius is going to give us some mixes here. Don't you go away. We'll be right back. We're still on Morning Express. Glad that you're with us right here on Morning Express. 20th March is the date. The day is Furahi Day. And well, in case you're joining us now, I have with me on set our crew. Very successful crew, I must say, from a show known as Mshamba that airs right here on KTN. And as you can see, Mshamba anatizama akaangalia award zile ambazo wameshinda Mshamba. Now tell me, what is Mshamba about? What is the program all about?
Mshamba.
Ushamba gani?
Ushamba. You know, sisi wote by the way, so umetoka Ushako umekuja Nairobi.
Yes.
99% ya watu wa Nairobi wametoka Ushako.
Ndio.
Na kutoka Ushako kuna vitu walipitia.
Yeah.
There's always the first time kuenda kwa Chosa Nairobi. There's always the first time kutumia matatu ya Nairobi. There's always the first time unakuja unaambiwa you are supposed to get on number 36. Naanza kuhesabu mapasi mpaka fika 36. Kama ungoje tu number 36. Kwa sababu umezoea potapota nyumbani ama bali gari ikikuja imeandikwa mahali unaenda. So that inspired me to come up with the show together with the team. We put up together the show. And it's just a nice story about somebody who is trying to get to Nairobi, and once he even gets to Nairobi, the exposure is just strange. The lighting, maisha to always
blinded by the light.
Exactly.
Sele, tell me about your character. How do you manage to be Mshamba's wife?
Hata mimi sijui. Unajua mapenzi by the mapenzi, love is
blind.
Yeah, love is blind.
With a tinge of blind.
Yeah. Love is blind. Huyu hata hana pesa, imagine. Mimi ndio maana nimevaa miwani. Ndio nianze kuona vizuri. Niko Nairobi now, you see. My character, I'm a teacher. Imagine I'm very educated kwa hiyo kipindi by the way. Mimi ni mtu mwerevu, baba yangu amesoma ni daktari. Wafura?
Veterinary.
Daktari wa porafia. And
Tony.
Okay. I fell in love with this character. Na ni Mshamba. And uncle yake ni huyu ni Bishop, tena ni Mshamba mwingine. So actually kwa kipindi they make me look so stupid. They make me look they look wiser than me. Na ni mimi nimesoma hajui kusoma, ninapenda mtu wa kisiagi. Na masomo
and then
but it's fun. It's fun.
Bishop,
Yes.
what about your character?
My character, this is Bishop, is a guy who was in a city doing his stuff before he went to the village, but alipofika village alikuwa na nickname ya Bishop. So unajua naye kwa ushamba wa mashambani wakisikia huyu jamaa anaitwa Bishop, mimi siku hizi naitwa Bishop, anajua huyu ni Bishop wa kanisa. So the church ilibidi tu church ikuje because sasa
amepewa church. Originally huko Bishop.
No.
Na anajua kuhubiri huyu.
Anajaribu inabidi na watu.
Inabidi.
And then now sasa yeye alikuwa na rafiki anaitwa Mumanyi.
Yes.
Na Mumanyi ndio huwa Nairobi.
Yeah.
They used to work together. Akamwachia workshop yake hapa in Nairobi. So Mumanyi anahitaji mtu wa kufanya kazi kwa hiyo workshop.
Yes.
That's why they are trying to get me from Western kuja huku niweza kufanya kazi na Mumanyi.
Yes.
That is the story.
That's wonderful. Okay, now for somebody who has never watched Mshamba, why should I watch it?
It's entertaining, hilarious, and reminds you of ile ushamba ulikuwa nayo at some point.
And also ina kushow ya kwamba there's always ushamba in everyone. And as much as wewe uko wapi kuna ushamba lazima iweze kukutoka yote. Unaweza kuwa educated, uko poa, lakini lazima ushamba
kuna mahali katatokea kusema umeenda hotelini hujapewa ufungu umepewa kadi. Ili nitatiza sana.
And and I think it's always good to laugh at yourself.
Yes.
After a hard day of work. When you watch Mshamba, utaona, you'll see, if you don't see yourself today, I mean, you'll see your friend, utakumbuka that ninajua mtu alikuwa na behave hivyo. It's just fun.
Do you see the show continuing for a long time?
Yes.
Because there is only so many times I can come to Nairobi and I'm baffled. At some point, pia mimi nitashanuka.
No, nitafika Nairobi. But nikifika Nairobi pia sasa kuna mambo mengine. There are no new challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, that nifanya nifika Nairobi. I can't even go up to London.
Even
Dubai.
Currently,
You never know.
if currently Mshamba is in Kampala, Uganda. Now,
niliona ukiongea na watu wakiwa pale kwa ukiwa
sasa tishwa na gari.
So unajua the journey still continues.
Exactly.
So anaweza jikuta wapi Rwanda, Tanzania jikuta wapi. So
the show is big. The show can go anywhere.
We have creative guys in the team, and we have good script writers. And there's so much talent outside there. The good thing with Mshamba is we're not concentrating on just having one script writer. It's just picking talents from there. Even in the casting, we're picking talents from there, and because there's a massive talent outside there. When we incorporate them in the program, we can do 10 years. I mean, Friends did it.
And now that you mentioned that you acted with your daughter, or you act with your daughter as your daughter, what would you say to parents who possibly feel that the industry may not pay the bills for their child and would want to push them to do something a bit more formal, like, you know, becoming a doctor? How would they encourage their child to actually venture into that?
I've never regretted the decision I made. Putting my daughter in the screens and acting. I've never at one point regretted that. As asking a friend of mine, if you're a lawyer, would you take your daughter or your son to the courts? And they said yes. Because I'm not ashamed of what I do. Art pays my bills, so I'm not ashamed of what I do. It's awesome. I pay my bills. I'm a celebrity outside there. I get to say hi to so many people. Ninalipiwa fare mara nyingi sana. Niko kwa hoteli ninalipiwa kahawa. I mean, it's awesome, and I don't regret that. And she feels nice. It built her character, it built her courage. She acted since she was 6 years old until last year when she was doing something again for Citizen. It was called Junction Juniors and Junction Teens. And
how old is she now?
She's 17.
17. Wow.
Yes.
So she's been acting for a while.
Yes.
And she enjoys it.
She enjoys it. She enjoys ni kumdanganya, ninamdanganya.
You see, like myself, the talent, okay, as of now, me talent imenifikisha mbali. Like I've featured in an international TV series called Bogen. Yeah, it's airing in Euro, Denmark, wapi. You see, na hiyo watoto wangu, I have a daughter, by the way. Aki grow up lazima ajue line ya budake. Yeah. Budangu amegrow, amenisaidia na act. So art is lazima atajulisha. Yeah.
Well, thank you so very much, crew from Mshamba, James Chanji. We have Thomas Oyolo.
Yes.
And Esther Kahumba. Sorry? Kahuha.
Yes.
Tunaweza tuma salamu kwa wale ambao wametusaidia pia, Ali Mwachuo director. Teddy Priest. Ningependa kutuma salamu kwa Ali Mwachuo director. Teddy Priest, huyo ndo soundman. John Paul Kochiwanuka, huyo ndo camera DOP. Mumanyi Chacha Kurupo hii seleuka hapa. Fish Mokaka
Indukusi
Zuleka
Indukusi. Yeah.
And Felix.
And all our fans in Kakamega. You know we shoot in Kakamega, by the way. We don't shoot in Nairobi. We travel to Kakamega, and the locations in Kakamega are really in Kakamega, so we travel there. Because of that, we've become a family, because we're in a van to Kakamega, and we're there like for 3-4 days, sometimes more than that. and then we come back again in the
Nairobi,
same van.
Mombasa.
We live in Kakamega together, and then
Now,
we come back.
Give us details of the program. If I want to watch it on KTN, what time does it air? I need to watch this program.
7:30.
7:30.
On which day?
Kila Jumatatu.
Kila Jumatatu.
Weka folio mchu, weka ukali yako, angalia chipomwe.
And
Yes.
please,
Yes.
laugh at your own risk.
Yes. Enjoy yourself. Every 7:30, and then there's a repeat on Wednesday at 12.
Yes.
Yes, only on KTN.
Okay.
Only on
Thank you very much.